Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Andres, and today we're here at Wakuni Bridge, the Kintai Bridge. This is more like a restart for my channel. Ever since I've PCS to freaking Japan, that's my first video station as a Marine, I've been dealing with a lot of shit, a lot of negativity from my past life, from my current life, and just an anxious thought of like what comes next, right? So I haven't been uploading videos or doing anything regardless of my YouTube channel or anything else. But now that I've find myself comfortable and excited to actually go on just take this positive step into actually creating like content and videos, because I didn't really have enjoy what I did. I was basically so out of touch with the fun of like reality where I'm at right now, where I was like just partially negating myself to the point of where every goal that I did just felt like just like suffering, like no joy from those. So now that I'm here, I'm like, I feel better now. And Japan is a really nice place. I've been to basically the most populated areas except for Osaka. But what comes next in this channel is it's just gonna be like me just probably like traveling Japan and having a fun time, I guess. But I also want to talk about like deep conversations, deep stuff, because I've been finding out that I kind of have like an old soul. By that is that I see a lot of like what people think, kind of like what they feel, especially from my like older people, right? Like their experiences, right? And so I like to. So I kind of just not been so what I mean by that is that a lot of my friends, especially in the Marine Corps, they indulge in a lot of extracurricular activities that I do not find as much joy as I want to. I'm not a lustful man. I'm a man that is driven by purpose, is driven by the goodness of this world. And despite like, being in a really negative setting, right, which is the Marine Corps, which is the epidemic of, like hazing and all of that happens between like getting the fleet and not. I enjoy more of like the little productive things to other people, right? So like it kind of just become like a monk's journey of like finding true peace here in Japan, which it's kind of like what I expected, but it's worse. It's like most scary thing that I tried to avoid, which was basically living by myself and having to deal with this loneliness of being a really old soul, because my goal, at least for YouTube, is that I want to be successful, right? Like anyone else, I just want to be successful and stuff like that. And you really can be when you're actually like working out, like going to the gym, going to at work, getting out like 10 hours, 11 hours, and then going back home, and basically you have like 4 hours left over throughout the weekdays to like 2 hours go like eating and then hygiening and all that, and then 2 hours for yourself, which you're basically like thinking, oh my gosh, like what can I do today to improve my situation, to improve how better I am, right? So it's not just like the physical aspect that I thought that I had, but it was more of the mental one that is the hardest thing for like, I guess, the young enlisted to do, because I wish that like someone who just be with me like all the time, right? Like someone just like tell me, hey, we go this like every day. That's very unrealistic. That's not also the reason who I am too. I'm not like a social butterfly or anything like that. I'm trying to work towards it, but it doesn't. But it's just like a process of me changing my negative mindset, because I wasn't even enjoying doing that. So I'm now back, and I'm probably gonna have more videos like this, but I think I found my purpose at 20. Right, I want to have like as much subscribers, as many friends that I can. I want to speak, you know, like at least like the wisdom of the Lord, you know, like the Bible, stuff like that. There's a lot of wisdom in it, and also just telling you from my experience alone should be more than enough to make you realize that there's a lot of truth to be found in our lives, basically. And I just happened to stumble upon it really early in my life, which is why I call myself an old soul. And it's not really a bad thing, because I can do a lot of things, right? I've done a lot of things, a lot of traveling, a lot of like job stuff, and like I said, the only thing that slowed me down was lust as a man, young man, and realizing that going forward, trying to achieve success in life is gonna really fucking suck. It's gonna tear you down. It's gonna make you think twice. But as long as you keep hope, someone's always there. Someone's always gonna be with you, no matter what. And despite this 6 months that I've been just like wandering around, feeling like a third person, right, and not uploading. Yeah, I kind of just wanted to switch up the content a little bit, instead of like me just posting shorts. You know, cause gym is not everything. Even though it's like a good discipline, it's not everything. And yeah, do some dress and bye.